This is Comcastic. This is what it's been like for the past couple hours. We just get a spinning wheel. I guess that's what we pay for, is a spinning wheel when you have Comcast. And it just spins and spins and spins and spins. And this is why we love Comcast. It's just good stuff. Everything's Comcastic. And sometimes every now and then you just get a message that pops up and basically says that, hey, Comcast network isn't working. But if you call Comcast, they don't really care. They don't do much of anything to fix anything, and they just tell you to keep paying your bill. But yeah, this is Comcast. Good stuff. Every day. Comcastic. But we just love Comcast. I mean, we enjoy watching Comcast. I mean, that spinning wheel is awesome. I don't know, after about 10 or 15 minutes, maybe a message will pop up again and make you wonder why you're paying your Comcast bill every month. Basically telling you that Comcast don't work. Oh, there we go. Please check your cables. Of course, because we never touch anything. Comcast just goes down by itself. They're good like that. And then you go back to a spinning wheel again. But yeah, that's Comcast. Hope you weren't trying to watch anything important or do anything important like work. You go to send that email and poof, spinning wheel. Comcastic. Awesome. If you call customer service, they're completely useless. I don't think anybody there even speaks English. They'll route you to Indonesia and they'll tell you, well, not much we can do. And pretty much just hang up on you. But yeah, this is Comcast. Fun. I don't know, man. Good stuff. Yeah. Let me see what this puppy's doing. I don't know. Orange light's blinking. So, yeah, she blinks a lot. She'll just blink and blink and blink and blink and stay orange. And I don't know. Don't know why we even pay for Comcast. But, yeah, no phone, no internet, no cable, no TV. All she does is blink orange. And if we call Comcast from our cell phone, ain't nobody at Comcast gonna do anything. They just scratch their heads like monkeys. But yeah, this is what it's like having Comcast. It's just Comcastic. Every day's Comcastic. Every day. Comcastic. But don't call Comcast asking for help. It's just an automated system. And their automated system will tell you to go screw yourself. Now, if you try talking to a customer service rep, those calls are routed outside the United States, and nobody outside the United States cares about any Americans' cable problems, so they don't care. They'll just tell you they're going to forward you somewhere else and then hang up on you. But yeah, you'll spend months and years dealing with Comcast, and they ain't going to fix nothing. They're just going to keep billing you every day, and if you don't pay the bill, they'll threaten to screw up your credit report. Threaten to charge you with a delinquency and all kinds of nonsense, so nothing you can do. Just keep paying that bill and watch the wheel spin. I mean, it's good stuff. We enjoy it. That's all we do is turn on the TV and watch the wheels spin. My kids enjoy it. Instead of watching cartoons, they just watch the wheels spin. But yeah, we're loyal Comcast customers, and we just love being Comcast customers. I mean, the satisfaction rate is just, whew. Boy, every morning I wake up and I'm like, man, Comcastic. No internet. I can't work today. This is just awesome. Took the whole year off. Almost 2 years off. Because you ain't going to get any work done with Comcast. This is their high-speed internet. This is blazing fast. Damn near gigabit speed. Look at that. Spinning wheel. I can't even get like 3 MIPS down. Spinning wheel. And that's on a good day. But you call them and talk about it. Psh, I don't know. They don't care. Ain't nobody from Comcast care about much of anything. They just tell you pay your bill. I think I've been waiting over 10 years for some credit because I don't ever have service, but they ain't going to give you no credit. They just tell you, oh, we'll connect you to the billing department. And then they just hang up on you. But yeah, this is what it's like having Comcast. And I don't know. You just stare at blinking lights all day and go, man, this is Comcast. Is this that real Xfinity stuff? Oh yeah, this is what they always be talking about on TV. Xfinity. Awesome stuff. Nothing ever works, but it sure is awesome. And when you call to talk to somebody, man, their customer service, they don't have a single American working for Comcast. Not one. I mean, hell, in years I haven't been able to talk to an American. I asked, can I talk to an American and just see if I could try to get this fixed? Nope, we don't have any Americans. Nobody American working for Comcast. And hell, the service reps from overseas will tell you that Americans are all dumb. They'll tell me that I'm dumb. Because I'm from America. And that's Comcast service reps. They'll tell you that they're from whatever, Indonesia, Malaysia, or wherever they're from, and Philippines, and they'll straight tell you that they're smarter than you, smarter than me, and tell me that I'm just dumb. Because Comcast don't work. But we haven't touched anything. We didn't do anything, and just Comcast just goes down. I mean, there's, the head end doesn't work. Our node doesn't work. Talk to our neighbors. I mean, they all switched to AT&T. That slow-ass DSL, but even that slow-ass DSL is better than Comcast. I mean, Comcast don't do nothing. I mean, their head end's always down. Chicago, man. Nobody wants to do any work. Nobody wants to fix anything. You try to ask them to come out to the house, all they want to do is try and charge you. They don't want to fix anything. They show up, they won't even come in the house. They just sit outside and be like, oh, we can't come in the house. And they'll just drop a cable modem off on your doorstep and leave. They're like, you want to plug this in? You're going to test it? You're going to test the line? You're going to test the signal? Nope. That's just Comcast. But they ain't going to fix nothing. They just tell you keep paying that bill. Maybe one day your internet will work. But hell, nobody at Comcast cares. I mean, you can't expect to get anything done. If you want to use the internet, you either got to get AT&T, or as slow as that is, that's slow as DSL with AT&T, or you got to go to Starbucks. Because those are the only two options we have, is AT&T and Comcast, and AT&T is some slow-ass DSL. I mean, you're talking 1 MIPS download, maybe 128K upload, and when it comes to Comcast, I mean, it's probably 1/1000th of the speed that I'm paying for, but at least I could check my emails every now and then whenever it's working, but most of the time it just doesn't work. You just get a spinning wheel and nothing you can do. You just stare at some orange flashing light. And if you try to call Comcast, they'll tell you to go to their website and check out help and support. Okay. And you can unplug the cable. Unplug the cable modem, plug it back in, it ain't gonna do nothing. And truthfully, if you call Comcast support and finally actually get to talk to a human and find one that actually speaks English, that's all they're gonna tell you to do anyways. They're just gonna tell you to unplug the cable modem, plug it in, and then hang up on you. Because they don't care. Ain't nobody over at Comcast gonna fix anything. And they just gonna tell you, pay your bill. And if you complain about it and be like, man, I don't get any Comcast service. All I pay for is a spinning wheel. I'm like, oh, we'll connect you to billing. Oh, okay. You're going to give me credit? Oh, yeah. Just hold your breath. Put a plastic bag over your head and wait for your credit. I'm like, okay. And then they'll forward me over to billing, and they just hang up on me. And if you call back, nobody at Comcast cares. They don't log anything. They don't create trouble tickets. They don't do nothing at Comcast. I mean, that's the worst customer service I've ever seen in my life. I mean, it's just a real expensive spinning wheel. And the reps will even tell you, man, that cable modem you have, that thing's pure garbage. They got so many problems and never maintained sync, and it's just garbage that Comcast made. And they said they get so many complaints every single day, but nobody at Comcast cares. The management at Comcast doesn't care. The CEO of Comcast doesn't care. Ain't nobody at Comcast that cares. But heck, if your TV ever does come on, you'll see a Comcast commercial, and the only thing they be telling you is Comcast cares. Like, for real, man? Nah. All you have to do is listen to what Comcast says, and it's usually the exact opposite. Comcast don't care about nothing. The only thing Comcast cares about is your money. You better pay that bill. You better pay that money because, shit, that's an expensive-ass blinking orange light every day. And if you actually work from home and your job depends on internet, boy, you better get another job. Because kids definitely ain't going to go to school. Nobody's going to be doing any Zoom, that's for sure. You ain't going to be doing nothing. My kids be sitting around reading books all day because, you know, they got no internet. There's no distance learning. We can't do nothing. And if you think you're going to watch TV, that's another joke. If you think you're going to watch anything on demand or access your DVR or anything, you ain't doing nothing. Everything's stored in the cloud, and just Comcast ain't doing nothing. Slow-ass garbage internet. Highest priced internet in the world. Worst customer service, and that's Comcastic. I ask them why they can't bring fiber out here. And Comcast says, we ain't going to spend the money. We'll just keep billing you. You'll pay your $300-400 a month. We ain't gonna bring you no fiber. We'll use that old ass coax from the 1970s. Shit don't even work, but hey, Comcastic. Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it, sweetheart? Even my cat don't like Comcast. I know, it's bad. My cat be like, psh, real Comcastic every day. But yeah, you can spend a couple $100 a month, get that nice Xfinity, and enjoy that flashing orange light. It's beautiful. It just flashes. You know, enjoy that spinning wheel and just get used to it. Every day you just get used to it. Hope you weren't trying to watch anything important or do anything important. But yeah, this is what it's like being a Comcast customer. You know, Comcast teaches you how to be patient, real patient. You know, and if you try calling the customer service, they're really going to teach you to be patient because they ain't going to give you no help. They're just going to hang up on you. You're going to call back. They're going to hang up on you. You're going to call back. They're going to hang up on you. You're going to call back. And finally, you're just going to give up. There's no point in calling them. There's no point going to their silly website when you don't have internet. And you ain't going to get no help from Comcast. I mean, they designed their whole system so you just can't get help. They don't want to help nobody. I mean, the whole system, even when their phone network, when you try calling, it's specifically designed so you can't get any help. That automated system, it knows you're a Comcast customer based on your phone number. They won't let you talk to a human. The only way to do it is call it from a different phone that's not tied to your account, or say that you're a new customer. If you say that you're a new customer, it's the only way you can reach a human being at Comcast. And then when you tell them your account number, they're just as shocked as you that you're able even to connect to a human. They're like, man, how are you even able to talk to us? Usually we would just keep everybody locked out. We hang up on people. But okay, give us your account number. We'll look it up. Let us look it up in the computer, and you get that. Look, it's searching or something. And then the rep will tell you, oh, please hold on, let me forward you to somebody. And then they just hang up on you. Let me forward you to support, technical support. Hang up on you. You call back. Man, why am I even paying for this? Oh, here, let me connect you to billing. They hang up on you. But yeah, you ain't gonna get nothing fixed. I mean, you just learn to love a spinning wheel, and you just pay $400 a month for that spinning wheel. And this thing, it's like a paperweight. It's like a little boat anchor, Comcast boat anchor and stuff. And, you got that coax cable back there, and goes to the wall, and it ain't gonna do nothing. I mean, it don't work. Everything's plugged in, but it just flashes orange, because when they do come out, they just say, well, the head end is dead, the node don't work, nothing ever works. But they ain't gonna fix anything. They just tell you, keep paying that bill. Enjoy Comcast. And thank you for calling Comcast, because we care. We really do care. And that CEO of Comcast, he be kicking back, taking those multi-million-dollar bonuses, enjoying life. He don't care nothing about anybody, any Comcast customers. He doesn't care about Comcast employees, nothing. He just sends all his jobs overseas. He can't talk to a single American at Comcast. I called 3,000 times, can't talk to one single American. And if you even ask him, hey, can you forward me to an American? Like, you racist. No, I'm an American, and I just want to talk to somebody that speaks English from America, and why can't I just talk to an American? And then they hang up on you for that. And hell, shit, they'll go crazy on the internet. Every single person working for Comcast in Indonesia, they be going crazy. Oh, I can't believe you asked to speak to an American, or even asked to talk to the CEO of Comcast to try and get help. That's racist. Racist? No, man. I just want some internet. That's it. I just want what I'm paying for. For 10 years, I'm paying for this, and I can't get nothing. I don't understand why I'm paying for it. That's my internet service right there. That's my TV right there. I mean, what do I pay for? A blinking orange light? Y'all know it's broken. Y'all know you're down. Even your service reps will get in the comment on my YouTube videos and go, oh, that's the crappiest modem we own. We just came out with it. Awesome. They sent you one of those? Yeah, because my other modem, I couldn't get more than 7 MIPS. And that thing was like archaic. It looked like, Moses had carried that cable modem down the mountain. That's what they gave me prior to it. And I was paying for like 400 or 480 MIPS at the time. That's what I was paying for. And every time I call customer service, like, oh, that modem you have? Oh, man, that thing can't even get 50 MIPS. I said, okay, then why'd you bring it to my house and hook it up when I'm paying for 480? And they don't have any of the new cable modems. So I mean, it took me a couple years just to get a modern cable modem, and I finally got this modern cable modem, and this thing don't work either. It just flashes orange. Looks beautiful. It's nice. I mean, it looks cool. I mean, it almost looks like something Apple would make. But I don't know. That's just Comcastic. That's what it likes. You got that nice 4K TV. You kick back and watch that 4K screen, and you just watch that spinning wheel in 4K. It's beautiful resolution. I mean, I just sit there, and put some 3D glasses on, eat some popcorn. Like, hell, look at this. This is Comcastic. I didn't want to watch the game. I didn't want to watch the news. I didn't want to watch nothing today. You know, other kids, they be watching cartoons and Nickelodeon, Sesame Street, but now my kids, they just watch a spinning wheel. My daughter's gotten so used to it. Oh. But yeah. Hope you weren't trying to work or do anything important. But that's Comcast. Good stuff. And the pop-ups that tells you the network's down, I mean, that thing doesn't even pop up anymore. It used to pop up like every 5 minutes, but I think that thing just gave up. They don't need to tell you the network's down. They already know the network's down. But this is Comcast. It's exciting stuff. And if you call them, they'll ask you what's going on, and I'll be like, I don't know. Cable modem's just sitting there blinking orange. Like, oh, that means there's no sync. No sync? Okay. No signal, huh? You guys gonna do anything about it? No. We can't do anything. Okay. You gonna send anybody to the house to do anything? No. Okay. I could ship you a new cable modem. I don't think I need you to ship me a new cable modem. I think you need to send somebody out to the house, check the signal. And I'm guessing that cable that's going from somewhere out there to my house is not working. You know? But the circus clowns that showed up to even try to install it, they didn't even want to run a cable. They'll sit there and just cut your dish network, cut a piece of cable, put a couple connectors on the end of it, and patch that thing together. I think there's at least 18 barrel connectors on that cable between my house and the little pod in my yard. 18 connectors. I don't even know how there's any signal. But that's how lazy Comcast is. You know, nothing's waterproof, nothing. If it rains, I don't get any signal. It's not even raining. It's perfectly dry. I still don't get any signal. But Comcast, they're too lazy. You can't get one person at Comcast to just come out here, run on a brand new piece of cable from that little pod 20 feet to the house. That's it. That's all I'm asking, man. Just so I could have some signal. They won't even do that. You know? They scratch their head and, you know, you gotta wait a couple weeks for an appointment. And when they do show up, they'll bring a van and put all these orange cones up, block the whole damn road, and then they walk up here acting all nice and like, oh, your cable's down. Yep. Oh, we know. Oh, you gonna fix it? No. Okay, that was helpful. And then they leave. And if you call the phone number and say, well, you sent somebody out to the house and they didn't do nothing. You keep sending them out to the house, nobody does anything. Are you guys gonna do anything? Oh, why don't you call UPS and ask them for help? Call UPS? Yeah, call the UPS store. They'll fix it. Oh, okay. I didn't realize UPS was Comcast. But that's about as helpful as Comcast customer service reps are. They ain't gonna help you. Ain't nobody in Indonesia care about your problems with Comcast. And if you ask them if you could just check the modem, then they say that they can't reach it. And they say the node's down. I said, okay. Is anybody gonna fix the node? No. Can you guys fix the node? No. Can you guys fix anything? No. Okay. Are you gonna send somebody out? No. Oh, okay. So what do you want them to do? pay that bill. That's it. That's all they tell me to do is just pay that bill. Enjoy Comcast. But these are the problems with broadband in America. I mean, this is our broadband in America. This is probably one of the largest internet service providers in America. And this is Comcast. Comcast Xfinity. And that's one of their newest cable modems. I mean, my God, it took me years to finally get this thing. Comcast promised me that this one would solve all my problems because the other past cable modems never worked. But I don't know. Comcast, they about as useless as nuts on a cow. I mean, or tits on a bull. I mean, they're just useless. Good old Comcast. I mean, this should be an AT&T commercial right here. AT&T should be playing this going, this is Comcastic. You know, Comcast be talking about AT&T and turtles and slow ski, but man, at least that AT&T will stay up. You know, it might be slow, but at least you can have a little bit of internet. At least Uverse will give you something. At least you could get OAN News or Newsmax with AT&T. You can't get none of that with Comcast. Those communists over at Comcast, I tell you, you ain't gonna get no OAN. You ain't gonna get no Newsmax. You ain't even gonna we're not even gonna let you have internet. You just keep paying us that bill. You watch the spinning wheel. You know, but this is Comcast. This is what it's like living in Chicago. You know, got the worst run Comcast on the planet. And it's just a monopoly. I mean, that's the only broadband provider we have in Chicago is Comcast. You can't get nothing else but Comcast in Chicago. It's just an expensive spinning wheel. You know, people all around the world be laughing at us. Going, there's no way your internet could be that bad. Yep, live in Chicago. Second or third largest city in the United States of America. And that's what it's like when you try to use the internet. I mean, you ain't gonna get nothing done. I mean, hell, y'all been sitting here for a half hour watching the spinning wheel with me. You know, you just gotta enjoy it. This is Comcastic. And the CEO of Comcast, he don't care. He really, truly don't care. I post these videos. He never reached out once. Nobody Comcast reaches out. Nobody cares. You know? The only thing they do is send all their illegals and everybody from a foreign country that works customer service in one of their sweatshop call centers making 15 cents an hour and tell them, man, go post some angry messages on YouTube and be like, oh no, Comcast is not like this. Man, I'm posting videos of your own service reps talking to me. You know? I mean, it's bad. Y'all don't care. Nobody at Comcast cares. Nobody. Ain't nobody gonna fix anything. I mean, that Comcast CEO, he's sleeping on the job. You know, sitting at home right now. Probably drinking a beer. He don't care. As long as his Comcast, he probably doesn't have Comcast, to be honest. I don't think the CEO of Comcast is brave enough to have Comcast. You know, I guarantee you, he probably got Google Fiber. You know, he's probably down in Texas or something with some Google Fiber. Because, hell, if he had Comcast, he'd never get any work done. But, I don't know, man. This is Comcast. Half hour in, and this is what we like when we're watching TV at our house. We just be like, hey, we're gonna watch our favorite program tonight. Oh yeah, sweetheart. Yeah, we're gonna watch that spinning wheel. Awesome. Kick back, pop some of that delicious popcorn. My kids all be sitting next to me in my lap, staring at the screen. Daddy, we love Comcast. Thank you so much for that Comcast. Like, yeah, it's the best $400 I spend a month. I mean, hell, almost a BMW payment, but hey, that's just my cable bill. Love it. I mean, it's good stuff. We got the highest priced cable in the world here in Chicago because there's no competition. No competition. Comcast is a monopoly. You can either get Comcast or you can get Comcast. That's it. It's your only broadband provider. AT&T can't provide broadband. They can't even dream about hitting 30 MIPS, the definition of broadband, which is a joke. You know, they're like one MIPS. AT&T is with their Slowski DSL, and Comcast be making fun of them. So everybody switches over to Comcast, and AT&T doesn't even have a single customer in Chicago because nobody wants like one MIPS down. So Comcast customers, we just kick back and stare at the spinning wheel. We say, man, glad I'm a Comcast customer. Because, I mean, it's just good stuff, you know. And, you know, if you call Comcast, be like, is your TV okay? Oh, yeah, my TV's just fine. I got a nice clear picture of that spinning wheel. Can you maybe just unplug your TV, shake it a couple times? No, I ain't gonna fix nothing, you crazy people. But no, I mean, that signal's coming from the cable modem, I mean, from probably the DVR, but regardless, the DVR can't connect to the internet. The cable modem can't connect to the internet. Ain't nothing. So, I don't know. Well, I guess the good news is now it's turning white. It used to be orange. Now it just turns white. Probably the orange bulb burned out. Gave up too. And just said, heck with it. We're done being orange. Now we're going to be white. But don't talk about the white. But, I don't know. That's what it's like. Get that spinning wheel. That's good stuff. That's Comcastic. That's real Comcastic. But I don't know. Comcast will teach you patience. I mean, if you really hate your life, just get Comcast. You know? And if you're really patient like me and you've been Comcast for 10, 20 years and you're just really patient and stupid and you stay with Comcast because you're a loyal customer and you have no other competition, no other else, because Comcast bought out every cable network there is. Comcast bought out every cable network. So there's no competition. We can't get no RCN. We can't get Frontier. We can't get WOW. We can't get nothing because Comcast bought everybody out. They won't share their network. And they're not going to let WOW or RCN come in here. So there's no competition. AT&T ain't going to do nothing. AT&T used to own the cable network until the government said, well, AT&T can't own the phone network, the cable network, and the satellite, and they can't own everything because it's a 100% monopoly. So they told AT&T that they got to sell the cable network. It used to be AT&T Broadband, and Comcast was standing there licking their lips, and they bought that AT&T BI and just called it Comcast, Xfinity. And then they've never done anything with it. They don't upgrade the network. They don't fix nothing. They just give you a Comcast modem and then tell you that they're the only broadband internet provider. And that's it. And now AT&T doesn't even offer broadband. I mean, they just got Slowski DSL, and Comcast will even tell you that. So, I don't know. That's my fun, and that's what it's like being a Comcast customer. Just joy. That white light don't even want to blink anymore. It gave up. Probably went to sleep.